Found out my name wasn't even mentioned in my parents' will, everything went to my sister. So I quietly stopped covering their bills. A month later, Mom texted, "Power's about to get shut off." No hello, no explanation. I just replied with one word, and blocked her. I'm Mark, 32, and for most of my adult life, I played the role of the dependable son. Not the golden child, no, that title belonged to my younger sister, Lindsay, but the one who picked up the slack, the one who paid the overdue bills without being asked, the one who quietly covered the mortgage when Dad got laid off and Mom's temporary illness turned into 2 years of me shouldering every expense from groceries to utilities. I didn't complain, I didn't make speeches, I just helped because that's what I thought family meant: loyalty, sacrifice, showing up even when no one claps for you. I never noticed how one-sided it was until a few months ago. It was a Thursday, ordinary like most days when something big happens and you don't know it yet. I'd just gotten home from work, still in my dress shirt, microwaving leftovers when my phone buzzed. It was a message from my cousin Amy, just a simple "Hey, sorry to hear about the will." That's brutal. I stared at it for a second, not understanding. What will? A second later, she sent a blurry photo of some paperwork, my dad's handwriting, my mom's signature. I scrolled through it slowly, my fingers suddenly cold. It was real. My parents had finalized their will a few weeks earlier, without telling me, and every last thing they owned, from the house I helped keep from foreclosure to the small lake cottage my grandfather built, had been left to Lindsay. My name wasn't even mentioned, not a single word, not even a token gesture like Mark receives the bookshelf he built as a teen. Nothing. It was like I didn't exist. At first, I told myself there had to be a mistake. Surely they just hadn't updated it, or maybe they assumed Lindsay would share things with me. I called, no answer. I texted my mom, "Hey, can we talk for a second?" Read, no reply. That whole night, I paced my apartment, that awful photo burned into my brain. I thought of all the times I said no to hanging out with friends or buying myself something nice just to make sure their light stayed on. I thought of the envelopes of cash I quietly slid into their mailbox when their pride wouldn't let them ask for help directly. And no, I didn't even warrant a mention. 3 days later, I finally got my answer. Mom called while I was at work. I let it go to voicemail. Her message was short, almost casual. "Hey, Mark. Sorry I've been busy. We were going to tell you about the will, but it just made sense to keep things simple. Lindsay's the one with a family, and she's, well, you know, stable. You're doing fine, right? Call me later." Her tone made it worse somehow, not cruel, just dismissive, like it was a perfectly logical decision, like I wasn't owed anything, not even a real explanation. That night, I sat at my desk with a notepad. I wrote down every bill I'd been paying: electricity, water, Wi-Fi, trash pickup, the Netflix account they'd long since stopped contributing to but still used. I calculated how much I'd spent over the last year alone. It came to just over $8,000, not including the random groceries or gas money. And I realized something: I wasn't just the good son, I was the unpaid caretaker, the safety net, the backup plan they never acknowledged but always counted on. I didn't explode. I didn't send an angry text. I just stopped. Quietly, deliberately. I removed my card from the utility autopay system. I canceled the streaming services. I let the overdue notices do the talking. At first, there was silence. A week passed, then 2. Then one Monday morning, I woke up to a text from Mom. No greeting, no pleasantries, just, "Power's about to get shut off."